Okay, correct answer 100 integrals number 50. Alright, so we need to integrate x to the power 3 times by 4 plus x to the power of 2 raised to the power of negative half. So the first step we do is we change that into a fraction. So that gives us x to the power 3 as a numerator, and the denominator is equal to the square root of 4 plus x squared. Alright, and dx. Right, so for this question here, we need to use algebra substitution. Now, there are two different substitutions you can use. You can either let u equals to the entire denominator, which is in terms of the square root of 4 plus x squared, or you can let u equals to 4 plus x squared, okay? So I'll just do let u equals to 4 plus x squared. Alright, and then we just need to prepare our integration here. So that gives us du is equal to 2x dx. Okay, and then what we need to do is we need to kind of move the 2 here to the left hand side. I just want the x dx on the left hand side. Okay, so that gives you 1 over 2 du is equal to x dx. Now we still haven't finished the question here. If you look at this side, the question here is x to the power 3 dx. We've got x times by dx, all right? So we need to get x to the power 3. All right, so how do we get x to the power 3? Well, we need to multiply by x squared here to get x to the power 3, which means we also need to multiply on the left-hand side by x squared. But what's x squared equals to? From the previous substitution, we'll let u equals to 4 plus x squared. So we know that x squared is equal to u minus 4. All right, so that's a really easy way to find out what's the value of x squared. So x squared is u minus 4. All right, so therefore now we can change that into half times by u minus 4 du is equal to x to the power 3 dx. So what I have done here is I multiply both sides by x squared and x squared there. All right, so now we have everything we need. That's x to the power 3 dx. And that's x to the power 3 dx. So we've got everything we need now. Now we can just do the substitution and start to work out the solution to the answer here. All right, so that gives you integrate. Let's just make this one a bit easier for everybody to see. So I'm just going to write down times by x to the power 3 dx here. All right, so you should be able to see what I need to substitute. All right, so the first term, I'll have 1 over the square root of u. So the square root of u. All right, and then we multiply by x to the power 3 dx, which we know that's equal to half u minus 4 and du. Okay, now we can move the half outside, and what's the first term here is 1 over square root of u, which then we can change that into u to the power of minus half, and then we times by u minus 4 du. Okay, so now it should be quite a simple integration to do. After we expand it, we get to this point. U to the power of half, and then 4u to the power of minus half. All right, so we should be able to integrate this one without any issues. We plus the power of half by 1, that gives us 3 on 2, and in front of it is 2 on 3. Now we'll do the same thing for the second term. We'll plus negative half by 1, it becomes positive half, and we'll find the reciprocal of that positive half, which is 2, and we'll times to the front, okay? So that gives you 8. All right, and plus c at the end. Now, we still haven't finished the question. We need to replace u equals to 4 plus x squared. So we need to replace the u by x again. So at the end, that gives you half, bracket 2 over 3, 4 plus x to the power of 2, raised to the power of 3 on 2, and then minus 8, 4 plus x to the power of 2, raised to the power of half, and everything bracket 2 plus c. You can further expand to further simplify it, okay? You can simplify by just times the half inside. So that gives you 1 on 3, 4 plus x to the power of 2 to the power of 3 on 2 minus 4 times by 4 plus x squared to the power of half plus c. And that becomes the answer to this question. Now, of course, you can actually, further simplify by factorizing this factor out. It's definitely totally up to you. What do you want to further factorize it? I'm just going to leave the answer like this one here. Okay, so this question requires you to use a substitution, the algebra substitution, to work out the answer. The key step here is where you need to make sure that you make x to the power 3 dx. So you need to find something that's replace that entire part of the term. All right, thanks for watching.